talking about stress. I've listed just a few things that causes us stress in life. Sudden death of a family member or friend, family, our work environment, chronic illnesses or injury to our bodies. For me, speaking in front of a large audience of people or group of people causes me stress. What I want to talk about now is something that happens to our bodies when we are under or experiencing stress, and that's called the fight or flight method. So, with the fight or flight method, this is when our body, the response is activated. There is a sequence of nerve cells firing, and chemicals like adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol are released into our bloodstream. Then our respiratory rate changes, and blood is sent from the digestive system to our muscles and limbs. And this is to give us extra strength that's needed in our bodies for the fight or flight method. Then we become more aware of our surroundings, our sights sharpen, and we become less aware of the pain that our bodies are experiencing as we prepare physically, mentally, and psychologically for the fight or flight method. I hope that this helps you deal with it in life. Sometimes you may need to remove yourself from the situation to eliminate the stress. Sometimes you can go back to your faith, as I said earlier in the video. There are different ways that you can deal with stress. Hopefully this video will help you to realize some sort of way that you could deal with stress, because stress-free lives leads to long life. Enjoy. Good afternoon. My name is Gwen, and I'm here to do a presentation about stress, dealing with human beings dealing with stress and how stress affects us, and how we can avoid stress or work through it. First of all, stress is a state of mental or emotional strain, tension, pressure resulting from difficult or very demanding circumstances. Stress can accelerate heart disease and lead to heart attacks. It can also affect your nervous system. It doesn't function quite the same way when we're under stress. Stress also affects our hormones, which can lead to various types of diseases. There are a few things that we can do when dealing with stress. First of all, there's optimism, being hopeful about life and the future, being confident or sure about the outcome of situations or life events. Self-efficacy is when an individual believes he or she can control their behaviors in order to promote a positive outcome. Hardiness is when a person is able to endure the situations that may not be positive or easy to bear. In life, it's important to reduce stress because it can have a negative effect on your overall well-being. It affects you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Reducing stress will promote long life and a more productive life. Sometimes in my daily routine, I have daily stresses. I schedule for several physicians and I have to keep track of their calendars, but sometimes there are important meetings that are time sensitive that come up, and it's hard to get all the calendars to jive, and so you're under stress because you feel like you're not getting the job quite done. There's other situations where I once had, a family member that passed away suddenly, and that brought on stress, which led to several different types of things or responses within my own body. How I dealt with that is having positive family and friends around that could promote positive vibes and remind me of my faith, and that I was able to move forward with optimism, knowing that I could still make it over even though it felt like all was lost. I had to summon my self-efficacy and realize I had the choice to either continue to sink deep or pull myself up by my bootstraps and carry on. I realized I had the hardiness to face the situation and many others that would probably come in life. Some of the things you can do to help you through a stressful situation is to surround yourself with positive family and friends, as I said. You can sometimes avoid the stress, or you can try to change the environment that's causing you the stress. You can focus on the positive. You can try to live a healthier and happier lifestyle by choosing, sometimes what you eat, the things you eat, what you do. You can use forms of meditation to help you deal with stress, and there are various other things that you could do. But the important lesson here is to be able to know that what stress is, know when you're under stress, and apply the necessary components to de-stress yourself, which will lead to a long, happy life. Thank you.